Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Last episode, we went ahead and did some main quests. We helped ourselves, not ourselves, but we helped out a dragon. I was stuck in one of the Harlow and Rockwoods little tent or whatever, but anyways, we're gonna continue onward and talk to
over here.
Poppy. Yeah, and I also stumbled across a main quest area that I already explored, and Poppy was talking, but she wasn't there, so I'm guessing that's like a main quest or side quest that we're gonna have to be doing soon.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Hopefully it's this one.
The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
No, they
Merlin,
do.
I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Indeed, but I kind of want to keep it down. Have we done enough? We should check.
That's a good idea. We need
As
to
long
see
as
this through.
we don't get eaten
I'll
or
start looking
anything.
into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
It's to do with Ryan, I'd rather not say. I mean, we already freaking end up just saying the truth on our way, man.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long
eventually
story,
we're going to be
Fig
telling
had
everybody,
asked that I
man.
not speak of it yet.
Like,
Goodness.
uh,
Well, that certainly
It's just
helps
Professor
to shed
Weasley
light on
that's
what
missing
we saw
now.
at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
alrighty.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Understand.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Alrighty, dude, if anything goes on, I got you, man.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Nope.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
This will be
Lodgok
interesting.
is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Yeah, can't be saying anything rude to him now, can we? Oh, what you looking at, man? The clouds? Like, look, there's no stars in out here.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Near the catacomb, you say, my friend. Alright, Lodgok, what do you have for us, man? What have you learned?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
But you had no choice. You should have expected that.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, Renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord God.
Hey then,
It is an
I
honor,
see.
sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language.
Oh my
I trust
gosh.
you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Can you tell me more about the door?
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Nope. We already got that.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Alright
I
then.
shall see you soon.
Yes, sir. Alright, I mean, let's go. Enter the goblin mine. Just as I thought. Imagine I went in there, dude, and before I started this quest, and then all of a sudden, the me starts talking to us. Oh gosh, do we have to go hit it right now, or... Yep, I see.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
No. Go ahead and collect some of these bad boys.
Door is looking at us.
You don't know that we're here. It's like, oh, it's pretty much like the chest eye and all that. Okay, here we go. The mind's eye. Yeah, pretty much like the
So
chest.
rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
The goblin mine. Search for evidence of Ranrock's plan. Me? Oh, you're right there. Online, where'd you go, buddy, man? Just stick behind me, stick close, and everything will be fine.
I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Bombarda! Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
Alright, this is nice. Get in here, Nami. Let's do this. Alrighty, backwards. What is
Still
this?
can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio!
Best believe it. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be a little bit of a puzzling type
I've
of
read about
area.
mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio!
Alright, hop on in. Now we got some enemies around here. Revelio.
Be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
Okay, we got some enemies, and that guy's there, gosh dang. You know what? Just gonna go ahead and deal with this.
Watch your step round here.
Crucio! Descendo! Thanks for having my back. Alright, all good. Let's go.
That was a little
Explosion.
harder than I used to.
I'll get
Sounds
us
good,
through
man.
here safely, Amit. You have my word.
We got that, but before I get that...
By a door.
Now we're being watched again, I see. What does this do though? That's my question. Okay, we probably have to not be watched right now. Okay. We already use this. Just keep on going then, shall we?
Incendio.
Bang. What
Revelio.
did that do? Open something else? Or does this finally work now?
Accio.
There we go. I opened that up. Hold on. Oh my. This is just taking me to the same spot though. This is just a shortcut or whatever.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
During the summer holidays, you
Let's
say.
take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Searching. Hold on.
Revelio.
Before I do such a thing, let me go ahead and do all this. I think we feel like we're gonna be searching everything.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Alright, that's good to know, man.
Accio. Incendio.
Got him! What is this?
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
Revelio.
There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
What could they be building indeed? What is this? Oh my, we got a lot of
If I'm translating
enemies.
this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or
Revelio.
schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Indeed. Let's take a look around here. My oh my, we got
This
some
might be the
enemies.
best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week.
Roger, dude. Crucio!
Making this too
Whoa!
Number of boys coming back this way.
Oh. Get out of here, brother.
Such a bit.
Accio.
I won't best.
Is that all? No, there's more. Bop. Got it. Alrighty.
Revelio.
Who's next? Nobody? I'm getting time to explore some more now. I got some more notes.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Let's get
Accio.
this.
Incendio.
There's Shimai-shing.
Revelio.
This really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler.
Incendio.
This place is more complex than I had expected.
Accio.
Akio! It is to activate that.
Revelio.
Yeah, I wonder if I missed something. Oh, hold on, don't go there yet. That's the main area. And we can go into the main entrance. Revelio! Bang. Bang, bang. Okay, we can go left or right. Let's check out what left side has.
Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Oh, there was some enemies up ahead. Let's take care of these guys. Hey! Ah, there's a lot of enemies, actually. Let's go ahead and, follow up a loyalist while they charge. A launch transform enemy
Revelio.
with the pulso. Like this. Bang. Ah! Crucio! Ah!
Incendio. Accio. Places.
I won't rest.
Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Any more? Oh.
Propendum.
Yeah, there's a lot more actual. Crucial. Bada bang, bada boom, GG's.
That should be the last of them, Amit.
That should be the last of them, he says. Okay. Last area. Alrighty.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
I
Let's
see
get out
no
of here and tell
drill.
Lodgok what we found.
Loyalist drill. I'm sure we've already seen a drill before as well, though.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Speak with Amit.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
What's up, man?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
I
Without
guess that's
further
fine.
ado, adieu.
Adieu, my friend. No.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Understood. Design new medium, eh? Right. It's all gobbledygook. Gobbledygook.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Understood, Poppy. Me, Sebastian at the catacomb. I even got Sebastian as well. Imperio! Hold on, man. We're gonna learn. Well. Hold on, it's Sebastian trying to make us learn some Imperio.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Let's explore. Was there anything else?
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
Let's explore.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't.
Nope.
I promise.
Good.
I didn't have no contact with
Ominous
him.
would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
I'm gonna be learning some more dark magic. Student report. The catacomb assignment yielded more than I'd imagined. Learning about our ancestor was illuminating. However, I stumbled upon something else I could not ignore. An area behind the great room, which had suffered decay amid a turned over sarcophagi. I discovered an oddly shaped relic. Immediately, I sensed its power. I would be thrilled to study the relic further if only the removal of objects were allowed.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Revelio.
Got a lot of enemies on our right side, though. Feldcroft catacomb, alleged duties. Some more dark magic.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Revelio.
Oh, dude, have I been in here? No. Okay. I'm just like, I wonder if I've been in here or not, man. Crucial. Indeed, my friend.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Accio! Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio.
Oh my god, lord.
Descendo.
Descendo.
Bombarda. Arresto momentum.
Crucio. Is that it?
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside or something. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
Okay. I foolishly mentioned the relic in my report was reminding leaving, but research must come before faulty rules. The relic, I was told, chosen English. Therefore, where no one was looking I conjured 2 barricades, isolate. Ancestor, forgive me. I used their very bones as the key. I plan to return, but first, I must ready our next assignment in learning Imperious Curse. The spell said to serve well against enemies.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperious Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
To Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Simply drop them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Okay.
There's more to this than even
Revelio.
I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
There we go. We got it now.
You've done it! I knew we'd get
Revelio.
through. I felt it in my bones.
Ah, jokester, this guy is, eh? A boss fight?
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something.
What's that then?
The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I prefer not to learn. Yes, I like to. How do you know?
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you.
Interesting.
Not exactly something I can brag
I feel like
about.
Sebastian's gonna
It may come in
be
handy. I think you ought to know
our
it.
final boss or something, you know. Now, what does learning the curse entail?
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Alright, I prefer not to. Yes, I would like to. I wonder if we become like the enemies at the end, bro. If we learn every single curse, oh my.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries.
Why, thank you.
Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
What if you mess up once and then all of a sudden we can't learn this no more? That was spacebar, left click, F, right click, spacebar, Imperio.
There we go. Something troubling ahead.
Be on your guard. Temporarily forces enemies to fight as if they were your companion, under your control. Take reduced damage from others. An enemy under your control curses other targets with each successful strike. Now you just need one more dark arts, and it is the most famous one. Now then. Imperio! Crucio! Hi, oh my dude. Now this is nice. Alright, let's see what we got out here.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a safe.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Let's just slow everything down. Oops, so we need Z and then. Got it. Our Tetris piece and a spiral.
That worked. Keep going.
Wingardium Leviosa. Now that should open.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Why, thank you.
Revelio.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
I'm gonna be fighting a boss here. Whoa. Crucio.
Descendo, Bombardo. Arresto momentum.
Oh, what's happening? Oh! Imperio!
Descendo.
Nice.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
There's many spider mobs in this game only, to be honest. I don't mind, but it wouldn't be too bad, you know, if we swapped it up here with different enemies. Yeah, so we do have the dark wizards and the goblins, but...
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
Yeah, man, don't worry, dude. Hold on before I... What else? Can we collect anything? Nope. Alrighty. The relic contains abundant with potential. Possibilities could benefit not only wizardkind but the world, but a dark sacrifice involved to realize its intent may be to agree. Until we know more, please do not remove this relic. Oof. Allah. Alright. Well.
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Speak. Oh gosh.
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
We should leave the relic alone. We need that relic. Thing is, we can go the interesting route, or we can go the boring route. Like, come on, ladies and gentlemen, you know we want to make this interesting. But at the same time, sacrifice equals someone's gonna have to die. That may be Sebastian.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake.
Okay, not as bad.
I'm taking it.
Oh well.
Let's get to Feldcroft.
I'll see how this works out,
I
man.
must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
Ah, we're bad boys up in here. Ominous. Hey, yo, what's he doing here? He knows.
Ominous.
Yeah.
Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold
Oh
on,
my
both of you.
gosh.
Sebastian, please.
Can I have a
Take
duel?
a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Gosh,
believe
bro. Persuade Ominous. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work at all, man.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Nah, very well. Let's start with Sebastian. I cannot sign with you. Sebastian's alright. Oh, but it is like the moment in time for us to learn. Avada, you know, like that.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
Gosh, I should have gone for the second option, man.
Suggesting
Gonna go
we
back.
negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After
Okay.
this,
Yeah,
no
that's
more.
fine.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more.
Okay, well, we're not fighting at least.
I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Alrighty. Bro, I'm just like, I don't want to fight Ominous. What if this makes me have the potential to not be able to learn the cursed freaking spell of Avada Kedavra, man?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Gosh. I'll see how this ends, though, eh?
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again.
Yeah. But I think it's better if I didn't fight him there, right? Because if I fought him, Sebastian would have been pissed, surely, man.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Or Anne. Even though Anne doesn't really want this to happen, and I'm completely ignoring requests of us trying to stop you. We're gonna make this a little bit interesting.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her.
Understood.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What happened, man?
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet.
You just noticed? I kind of noticed a long time ago, but at the same time, I didn't really notice. Alright, we gotta save them. Defend Feldcroft.
They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Let's go. No, don't you dare. Crucio. Accio.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
Nice. And what's happening, Johnny? We gotta protect. Crucio. Imperio. Nice.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
I mean, honestly, could have used something else, but yeah, I would have done the same, bro. Except I would have used Crucio. But anyways, you did the right thing. May have been the wrong choice. You did the right thing.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to
Because
my
I would have
uncle,
done
I
the same.
will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
He's gonna end up
It might be
killing
best
his
to let
uncle,
him calm
bro.
down a while.
Oh gosh.
May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Alright then, I'll see you back there, Sebastian. Let's go and talk to Solomon Solo and
What was he thinking?
gotta figure this out.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian saying went too far.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he
Believe
is.
me, I am
Sebastian
not,
is to
man.
come nowhere
I'm
near Feldcroft,
Ravenclaw.
nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Go for it then. Because he's definitely a part of this.
Why, Sebastian?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Perhaps. What was your grand
was she
sending
sending
you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to
Thought
Professor
she said
Howard
feet.
for the
I was like,
measles.
huh.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in Plimpies.
Like not.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
So you know where she's at then.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
I see.
Well done.
Level 100 beast tamer right here, man.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Time to go see how our dragon
Here we
friendo's
are.
doing.
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns.
Oh, I know where
Perhaps
we're at.
nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Yes, let's see. That sounds simple and it seems dangerous.
That sounds straightforward enough.
I mean, you already
We
go
should be
inside
in
either
and
way.
out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Because we already read some of her dialogue. I really hope it resets, dude.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
Okay, more precisely.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Yep.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Should stay on foot.
Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already.
Revelio.
I'm ready when you are.
I am ready as... Wait, are we at... Wow,
There she
let's
is,
walk.
above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Alright, okay, man. Alright, this may be a start of the next episode or something. But anyways, let's go ahead. And this is not the place I thought we were gonna be. So when are we gonna get to the place that I dialogue glitched Poppy? Why, hello there.
The poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Revelio.
No worries, Miss Dragon. We got you. Hopefully you don't mind me looting your stuff. I feel like dragons love
For what it's
loot.
worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Alright.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Glacius.
There you go. I don't know if we should make noise like this, but I'm going to. Probably a bad idea, but amen. I'll take it.
I wonder how many they brought to capture. At least 10 usually.
Where are you, Smithy? You're joining us in Borneo. I know you have your hopes about fighting the fighting ring, true galleons, or acromantulas, or whatever. You wouldn't believe how much violin I made a few days ago. Not to mention Borneo's not half bad to look at. Anyway, we'll be moving on to such a relief not to be weighed down anymore.
How charming.
Yes.
They keep in touch with each other.
Rapero!
Fantastic.
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Yeah. I want to go up against her. For now.
Revelio.
But hey, if we do, we do, man. How well will we do? I don't know. It's gonna be a different type of boss fight.
Her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Yeah, I don't want to get eaten, man. I'm trying to outlive. You're the best wizard of all time. Come on, Poppy. Keep up.
Watch your step.
Yeah, don't want to slip downwards, though, do we? I wonder if I can fly, and then I see the no fly indication bottom left.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
A Graphorn, eh? I haven't seen these guys. Can we tame them? Maybe. Yes, maybe they become one of our mounts as well, instead of a hippogriff.
Quiet, what was that?
What? Oh boy! He is hella damaged. Oh wait. Oh, that's unlucky. Ah, wow. I'm ready. Wait, do we have to do this, man? Oh!
But she'd still be able to smell you.
Oh, really?
I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
Alright.
Follow when it's safe.
I don't know. Can I do damage to her? Hold on. Let her do one more blast. Alright, let's go. Can I go now, please? Come on, Poppy. Alright, all good. Never mind, not all good. We were just underneath her. I wondered, can I mind control? That would be interesting.
Her domain. She'll make sure. We just got to make it to the next.
Oh my.
Making it easy.
Go downwards. Why oh my. Oh, we can't climb that? Okay. Let's get it now. Poppy, where you at, Poppy? I don't know where you're at, but I'm going this way. Now one more time. Hey, Poppy, die! Ah, she's there. Okay.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me.
Value.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
Probably not.
Normally try, but we're well past that.
Okay, let's go.
Get to
Oh
that
my
opening
gosh.
below her.
Got ourselves a reparo out here. Come on. Yeah, I got it.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Alright, looks like we're gonna end up going on this bridge either way. We made it. All good.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Almost.
Revelio.
I mean, we are gonna fight this dragon, man. But if we do, that'll be late. And
Why
I don't
is
mind.
every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Couldn't tell you. Well, I mean, dude, there's a dragon. What do you expect, man?
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Revelio.
Hopefully. Alright, let's go. Hey, this is the nest. Oh gosh. Okay. There you go. Listen. We're only here to return it, I promise. Hold your breath, please. Oh my gosh, it's hatching. Nope. Level 100 beast tamer. You are. And I'm out there then. It's a good thing we had our level 100 beast tamer here. Oh, really?
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Indeed. People don't give creatures enough credit. She tried to kill us. I mean, she did, but not at the end, though.
Creatures are a lot cleverer
She
than
could
most
have.
people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
No, I don't mind, man. Not at all, but I am ready to head back. I'm not ready to
I
leave.
was hoping to look around for a moment, if you don't mind. Take it all in.
I suppose we could catch our breath.
Indeed.
I wonder how long she lived here, or where she'll go now.
Revelio.
No.
I can't believe any of what just happened.
Still taking it all in.
No, I'm ready to go. Yes, I like.
No, I think I'm ready to leave if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
I'm going for family members. That won't be good. Can I let them take Gran?
How could I have been so blind?
Yeah, I can't move. Hello. Okay. I was about to say, man, ain't no joke. Brother, I did not know we can wear this cape with a hood. Look at this. Look at the outfit, man. Come on now. Again, Leslie.
Speak with my uncle.
Yes, I
wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
I did.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What crest are you sending to
What
him?
did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Very well.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
Yes, seriously, I
I'll
got
send you
you,
an hour
man.
when I have news.
Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, that is about it for today's episode. I'll see you guys in the next one where we're gonna talk to Sebastian again. But man, we'll see how all this ties up, and we'll see if we can still learn Avada Kedavra, you know? But anyways, peace out.